two of these chicks, two bomb guys, which I might actually do. Like I have nobody else to level 60 right now, so just get all these guys up to level 60, and just throw some gear on them, and then really like all attack gear and just test it out. But they won't even make it through the waves. What is up, gents? DirtBag Gaming here, the channel for casual raiders. We are doing a BOMMAL, I think that's the name. We're gonna do a quick guide on him. I think we're just gonna do it on him for now, and then we got the Void chick coming up too, so we're gonna do a guide on her. They just came out, so I know there's a bunch of videos of people trying to like solo him and trying to beat him with like rare champions, stuff like that. I'm gonna show you what has kind of my brain going and seeing if this is gonna be good for later stages. I did him on hard 10, which I'll show you a video. We'll do it live, and then this one is normal 40, normal 50, whatever the next stage he is on normal. I figured I'd do all normal first just to kind of see the bosses, test them out, and then bring those teams into hard and see if it's actually the same, if you can kind of get through it pretty easily. So this team you see now, we have 2 Gem Curse. So who the hell said Gem Curse wasn't worth it? It's funny that we had 2 of them. I think we pulled them a second one during like 2 times ago during the ×2 sacred events, which was I was upsetting but fun at the same time because I was like, I'm gonna make 2 Gem Curses work, and he's cool in PvP. But finally, people found a use for him in Doom Tower. So with him in a regeneration set, his passive procs multiple times. So anytime that he gets above, I believe like 30%, he procs his unkillable buff again. So that's kind of what they do. Is we have 2 of them. I don't have 2 regeneration sets because who the hell knew that regeneration set was going to be good for Doom Tower. So I'm starting to farm another regeneration set for the second one, so that way hopefully I can run 2 of them and be able to solo with 2 of them, or pair it with 2 of them, not really soloing it. And then I found out the first time we ran this, I'm going to test it on hard 10 as well. I think this worked on hard 10. We have Duchess, which again, not everybody has Duchess, but somebody that can reduce the damage taken. So maybe like the one pig guy from Skinwalkers, Iron Brago and no, I forget his name. The fat guy, you know what I'm talking about. He reduces damage taken if there's no buffs by 25%, if there's buffs by 15%. So he's kind of like a Duchess. For Goth, potentially, he'll probably just die pretty quickly. And then I got this chick, the granny, old lady, Rector Drath. So kind of testing her, just kind of heal as much as possible every single turn. I was thinking maybe like a Sile in a regen set, or a Doom Priest in a regen set. Anybody that has that passive that literally can just keep healing the team every single turn and have them go as fast as possible. The difficult part with Sile is you need to have 0 accuracy whatsoever, because anytime you reduce the turn meter on this boss, I think it's one of these. Each time the turn meter, it's like one of these things where he puts down a bomb anytime you reduce the turn meter. They're just so new, so we don't know that much about them. But this team actually is healing pretty good. This is normal. I apologize. This is normal. It's not hard yet. We're going to be making hard videos once we get up to that point. But I wanted to test out teams in normal to see if it's going to even be viable for hard. And I have all these guys set to do specific stuff. So like Iron Brago isn't doing his A3, so that way the debuffs don't get placed on him, because anytime you place a debuff on this guy, he's going to drop a bomb. And then I have the Gem Curses only doing their A1, because anytime they do the A1, they heal or increase their turn meter. So there you go. Not bad. Our Iron Brago is built for some damage. You probably can build him more tanky, and our Duchess is just a shit ton of resistance. So let's go into hard mode. We're going to do hard 10 for now, because I haven't done anything else. So this is the team. You can solo it, so if you want to just go, these people just to kind of do some damage and then die, or just get rid of these people and just do Gem Curse solo, we'll do this first, and I'll throw in some other people to do a solo match. But again, this is the team that I set up. None of them are doing, like, he's not doing his A2 or A3. We just want him to do this. Attacks one enemy, heals by 15% of damage inflicted if he's at 50% HP or less, or fills the turn meter by 15 if he's above 15%. So you want him quick. We have him at 229 speed. Not a lot of crit rate. Pretty good resistance, 92 KHP. That's my best one. And then this one has 104 KHP, 205 speed, so not as fast. A little bit more crit and not as much resistance. So I kind of subbed out resistance for HP. But there you go. And then Duchess, she's got 84, 207, 565 resistance. Iron Brago has no resistance, 4800 defense. And so we needed more defense. That's kind of why I threw Iron Brago in there, because he does help out a lot with the defense. And then Wreck the Drath is kind of just, you know, basic. I just put regular gear on her. We have 255 resistance. I probably have to just re-gear her. She's not really geared that well. But let's go. This is normal hard. So normal hard BOMMAL. And you guys let me know what you guys think. I know everybody was running the, I think he's a epic Shadowkin champion, the blue flame kaiju guy. I always thought he looked cool, so finally somebody found a perk for him. The regen set is definitely should be farming that. That's in Fire Knight, so all I did with that last CVC was just Fire Knight, trying to get that regen set up and running. But I'll pause this for you guys so that way we can get to the boss and we'll check out the boss. I know we went over the stats pretty quickly, but at the end we'll go over the gear and kind of what gear I was telling you guys about. Also, we're going to go over, obviously once we get to the boss, turn meter manipulation. It's so hard because most of our guys have the decreased turn meter by 5%. So anytime you have that, it kind of puts out bombs, which is not good. So it's either re-gearing them, not re-gearing, putting the masteries up and getting rid of that. Evil Eye, I think that's what it's called. Or just don't bring those champions in. So we brought Valkyrie in, and that was a bad idea. She just reduces the turn meter so much. Same with Sile. Like, Sile just needs no accuracy, but most of the time you're going to be running accuracy on them. All right, so let's go. These are all the standard ones for all the bosses. There you go. Each time the enemy places a debuff, extra bomb debuffs on BOMMAL, places a bomb except bomb debuffs. Places a bomb debuff on the enemy that detonates after 2 turns. So basically, anytime you put up a debuff on the target, they put a bomb on you. Cannot be blocked or removed, which is crazy. Each time a bomb detonates on an enemy has a 50% chance of placing a stun. So you actually get stunned a lot. So that's why having resistance is good. And I'm going to test this on the harder stages, but putting a decreased accuracy on him, we're going to be testing out because that drops it by 50%. That's crazy. But he also receives 200% more damage from bomb debuff. So I'm also going to be testing out another strat with our bomb champions. Probably terrible, but we're going to test it out anyway. That's the kicker, is like we thought bomb champions were going to be good, but it's still not that much damage. Like, look how much health this guy has. 200% of the bomb damage. Unless you have all bomb people and they're all 10,000 attack, it's not really going to do anything. Then we got this one. Plays a 50% increased attack. 5 turns, summons 2 bombs, grants an extra turn, cannot be removed. Yeah, so here we go. Summons 1 dread bomb every time his turn meter is decreased. So you don't want to decrease his turn meter, because then he just puts out a shit ton of bombs and they all blow up and you die. So let's not decrease his turn meter. Let's not put up debuffs. Removes all buffs from all enemies, then attacks them. Places a bomb debuff on the enemy team that detonates after 2 turns. Place 1 additional bomb debuff on each removed from the skill. So forgot about this one. So if you put up buffs and he removes it, put up more bombs on you. The bomb debuffs cannot be blocked or removed. He's got so many. Attacks all enemies. Places HP burn debuff on enemy for 3 turns. Enemies receive 100% more damage from HP burn debuffs from each bomb debuff that they are under. And finally, attacks all enemies. Decreased bomb debuff detonation countdowns by 1. Also instantly activates HP burn. So it's all about HP burns, all about bombs. So let's just put this on auto. These guys are only doing the A1. He's only doing the A1 and A2 to increase defense. She's putting up buffs, and then she heals every time there's a veil. So he just removed all of them and put out 4 bombs. So that's what we were just talking about with this one. So maybe you need to wait 1 turn to do that, because that's a 3-turn cooldown. So there you go. She died. He died. Rezzed everybody back up. Died again. Okay, so if honestly, I would probably do this on manual when I get to the higher stages, so that way you can instantly put out the buffs when you need to put it out, and just kind of stay lookout for this, removing all buffs, because every buff that he removes, he puts out a bomb. So these guys are both stunned, but I guess her resistance, that's probably who you need really high resistance on, is your Duchess. Or whoever's going to be your reser. So really high resistance, I think, on these three people. And gem curses, I think as long as they have regen sets, you should be good. So yeah, this is how we got to solo. Samara basically is the only one that lives because of the regen set. Duchess might die. God, she's so good. We just got her, so I'm trying to use her everywhere. And then this Samur up front, he's our main one. This one is 100k HP, but he doesn't have a regen set. He only has 3 of the life ones, the 15% HP, and heal 3% each turn. So he's healing 9%. But the other one just heals 15%, I believe. And then he has a immortal set on, so it's another 3%. So it's basically 18% every single turn. He's healing himself, which gets him above that, his passive ability, and then his passive procs, then he doesn't die. That's kind of the gem curse thing about it. So I saw this picture, somebody posted their Great Hall, and it was like a gem curse and then 4 of the Kaiju blue guys. And it's just like, great, I'm getting super excited about Doom Tower. It's so bad. Like is it bad? Using champions that don't really get to use that often in the game is cool, because then it gives you something to do. It gives you something to focus on. It gives you something to level up for CVC. And you're not just sitting there using the same champions over and over and over and over again. It kind of gets boring. So this is just a very, very long match. Especially if... See, the question is, with his masteries, every time they die, does he proc the masteries to the full potential, or when they res back up, does it reset the mastery? Because that's something I'd like to know. Because the gem curse had the one thing where if your people die, you get speed. So does he have full speed right now, or is it when they get res back up, the speed kind of slows down again? Plus, he has the damage one where if your people die, you do 10% more damage. So they both have that. So they're doing more damage every time people die. They get sped up every time people die. So, Lydia has 500 and some resistance. So it's probably why she's not getting the bombs or the HP burns or anything like that. And Rector, I think I should probably rebuild her with a lot more resistance. And Iron Brago, I don't use him anywhere else besides here. So I think building a shit ton of resistance on Iron Brago and Rector Drath would probably be good. I think I'm actually going to do Doom Priest. We're going to try out Doom Priest instead of Rector, just to keep healing more times. And my Doom Priest is in a Relentless set, so she's potentially going more times, which means she's probably going to die a lot more because the bombs are going to detonate faster. But she reses, I think, every 4 turns or something. So everybody just keeps getting resed up. So we're about halfway, 10 minutes in. I don't know what my fastest fight was. But this dude up front, he's not even getting close. Like he keeps getting block damage buffs. Which again, I think if you have a block damage champion, this might just be super easy for you. So I wonder if you could build it almost like a clan boss team, where you just have unkillable. Does it go through unkillable? Like, does he just ignore unkillable? Because then can't you just bring unkillable and block damage and just kind of beat it like a clan boss match? So if you don't have gem cursed, you kind of just need a lot of resers. Like you need a lot of people with a lot of resistance, and you need a lot of people to not put up debuffs. So no debuffs, maybe besides decrease accuracy. So if you have the one guy that extends buffs or debuffs, Vizier, I think that's his name. So you bring in Vizier to extend the buffs. You bring in maybe even a Septimus to extend the buffs. A Warlord to extend the buffs. These people can help you do damage, heal, or extend the debuff. So, ooh, our dude's about to die. That was the first time I saw him get that low. Whew, he almost died. So, extending the decrease accuracy debuff, I think would be the goal. So that way he always has 50% decrease accuracy up. Maybe even getting a decrease attack up because then the bomb don't hit as hard. And then again, bringing them the extended buff. So there's a bunch of teams that we still have to try. But this is hard 10. I can't even imagine hard 50 or hard 90. This is going to be brutal. But we'll get there. We'll eventually get there. We'll find out the team that works the best. I don't think Samar Gem Curse can solo it at hard 90. I think if that's the stage that it's hard at, either hard 50 or hard 90, I don't think he can solo it. And I have to get another regen set on my second Gem Cursed. But we're going to be testing out more resistance. I want to throw in Warlord. I don't know. He might be good. I don't know if his abilities can be reset. Immune to HP exchanges, HP bounce, and cooldown increase effects. So he's immune to that. So we'll probably get rid of his A3, so he doesn't do that. So he'll only do his shields, and then his A1, which will extend the debuffs. And the only people that I have, maybe Yoshi. He has the increase turn meter for himself. He has the decrease accuracy. So maybe we'll have to try a Yoshi out in here. I don't have any books on him. But as long as he gets the decrease accuracy up once, we'll be good. Yeah, so I think we'll do Gem Cursed. We'll do Yoshi. We'll do Warlord. Septimus. I mean, Septimus is just going to die. And then maybe Lydia again. But yeah, I'm excited to get up to the harder stages and really try. And it sucks because not everybody has these champs. And I'm not trying to make a video like, oh, if you have 15 legendary champions, you're good. So I think the biggest thing is just Gem Curse, like really focusing on him, or getting the people like a Sile with no accuracy, a Doom Priest, Iron Brago, because everybody should have him. This chick, Rector Drath, like people that can really res and heal up, but needs a lot more resistance because they just get a shit ton of bombs on them. And again, playing this manually, remember that playing it manually, don't put up the buffs when this is about to happen. Like no buff should be up right now, but instead we put up all the buffs and now they have 5 bombs on them. So remember that. Watch out for this. Once it gets down to 1, don't put up any buffs. $256 turns. My best turn was 181. I want to see the teams. So let's see what people are thinking. So this is our DBN. There you go. So Septimus extending the buffs. Obviously you got her. Brogni with there you go, so unkillable. But Brogni with his shields and doing damage to the boss. What's the global? So global is just a shit ton of damage. Like you should try and do as much damage as possible. But we got Septimuses, we got bomb guys. So we got 3 bomb dudes that just keep putting out bombs. So that could be an option. He takes less damage. She just makes the team take less damage. So if you want to level up these guys to level 60 just for this boss, go right ahead. I have 2 of them. They're only at level 50 right now. The new Lion dude, he's pretty cool. The new Void champ, 2 of the Lion guys, 2 Septimuses. God, these are so broken. 3 Septimuses. And Vergoth. So Vergoth just being able to heal the team. There you go, that could be another champion. Instead of Samar Gem Curse, you could do Iron Brog or this dude. Vergoth. So we have 2 of these chicks, which I want to try out the bomb strat. We have 3 or 4 of these guys. So I'm thinking, what if, what's his passive? How often? 5 turns to put out the bombs. That's so freaking long. But these guys just keep putting out bombs. So if you have like 3 of these guys, soul drinkers, every time they die, they put up bombs on a 5-turn cooldown. And then you bring in something like this, like boom. I need more of them. So we go him. I think I have level 40 somewhere. I think I have 4 of them, honestly. Of course. It's whatever. It's basically 3 or 4 of these guys. Maybe these guys, if you have them. Like in your vault, just kind of chilling there. This guy. He has... block. You don't... See, the thing is you don't want accuracy because you don't want to put that up. Attacks all enemies, 50% chance of placing a bomb. Heals, and also has a passive fills the turn meter of all allies by 10% whenever a bomb debuff detonates on the enemy. So this guy seems good. It's just you don't want to place this, which you need accuracy to place this, right? So if you bring him in just for his other things, like without putting up a bomb, you can have his passive, which increases the turn meter, the heal, continuous heal, and just try not to place that one. So maybe not Killjoy. But three of these dudes would be funny. All right, now tell me this wouldn't be freaking hilarious. Is you just have all these guys level 60, because 50 isn't really going to do that much damage, I don't think. Like this level 50 dude has 3,000, so he's 900 base attack, 3,000 attack with okay, stats. And then this guy who's level 60 goes up to 1,300 things. So he's about almost 6,000 attack. So it's about 2,000 more. All pretty good stats, 233 accuracy. But basically every time they die, they place this. They can place their own bombs. Attacks all enemies. 75% chance of placing a bomb debuff. So 2 bombs there, so 8 bombs. And then they have this, which detonates the bombs. Or reduce the cooldown by 1. So basically they're just putting up decrease the bombs. So they're all about bombs. Like this guy is literally all about bombs. But do I literally want to level up 4 soul drinkers to level 60? And I might freaking do it. But 4 soul drinkers, all doing this, and then literally just hopefully she can survive a Duchess with all the resistance and just keep resing them back up. Maybe. They probably won't even get through the waves with this. But something like this. Let's go. We have 2 bomb chicks over here that we can level up as well. It's the dark elf ladies. Where's the dark elves? They're level 50, so right here. Like this. What's their speed? Arena battles. All right, so there you go. So 2 bomb guys, 2 dudes. And what's their bomb cooldown? 5 turns, it's so long. Fills turn meter of a random ally by 15%. So you can increase your turn meters, that's pretty good. All allies by 15%, attacks critical, which you're gonna have crit rate. So yeah, two of these chicks. 2 bomb guys, which I might actually do. Like I have nobody else to level 60 right now. So just get all these guys up to level 60. And just throw some gear on them and then really like all attack gear and just test it out. But they won't even make it through the waves. Let me show you normal. This would be the strat. So we're going to go level 60 soul drinker because yes, I have a level 60 soul drinker. We'll do a level 50 soul drinker, and then 2 level 50 bomb chicks. Oh, this is so dumb. And then the next video we'll do on the void chick because that's gonna be a lot more fun. Shit, I'm gonna do this manual. All right, so remember, we gotta not put up the buffs on turn 1, so that way he puts out all the bombs. But look, this can't be resisted. Boom. This one, we just need to attack, because look, he's gonna do this, which steals all buffs. Put out this, booyah. And then he's gonna put out some bombs. And then he's gonna put out some bombs. Boom! And then if these guys, so if they have 100% crit, I'll increase the turn meter. There you go, boost turn meter. We'll do this because it's on a 3-turn cooldown. So now we'll put out some buffs. Do this. Decrease the detonation of the bombs. Decrease detonation of, oh, there are no bombs. So we would have saved that one. Increase turn meter. Just attack. Increase turn meter. And then if these guys die, which they should, she could just res them back up. All right, so there you go. 2 bombs on the boss. We're gonna wait for this guy to die. Look, every time he attacks, it decreases the bomb detonation. Boom, they all die. Let's res them all back up. He's got the thing up, so he's gonna steal the whatever. Oh yeah, so the bombs went off, and then two more got placed. Increase turn meter. We don't want this because of this. Yeah, so that's on a 1, so we don't want to put that up yet. Increase turn meter, and then put out bombs, and then decrease bombs. So if these guys have a ton of attack, which, you know, you probably should gear them for, but this could actually, and then we'll put out this because it's on cooldown, put out more bombs, and then dead. Boom. That was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that was fun. I should probably try this once I get these guys up to 60 on hard. So there you go. So I think that's gonna do it so far for the list. Again, it's still brand new. So let me know what you guys think. What strat are you guys thinking of? What do you guys want to see? Because I'm probably going to honestly level up these guys, especially the drinkers, life drinkers, whatever the hell their name is. These guys, soul drinkers. Is the I have to level these. I forgot. Is the one event still going? Artifact enhancement event. So slow, God. Yeah, I'm gonna level up another soul drinker to 60, and then we're gonna try and level up maybe 1 or 2 of those other bomb chicks to 60. There you go. It's still going, so I'll be able to level him up to pretty good gear. Try and get that going. Cool. So yeah, that's the BOMMAL guy. Those are some strats. Those are some kind of what you're looking for, and then we'll do the void chick next because she seems pretty fun. So yeah, we'll do that soon. So guys, appreciate it. Good luck with everything. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you in another video soon.